on scene, deputies find there are children in the apartment alone with no food, furniture, or utilities.
For child neglect, okay? Okay, just...
I know, but like, why am I under arrest though?
We'll explain everything right now. Just turn around.
I know, but can you explain that to me first though?
Turn around.
I'm not fighting
We're not gonna make
anybody.
this any harder than it has to be, okay?
I know.
Get to that point, okay?
Okay.
So we come here, we speak to the property management. They said that the power, like there was no power here. They turned it on now as a courtesy because they saw the kids in there and they brought them water and everything, okay?
Wow.
So
Wow.
the deputy was here. He was evicting whoever the resident was prior.
Then you want to act stupid.
She's on her way, okay?
Okay, but I asked to speak to her.
What's going on, man? It's your boy Grubz. You already know what it is. We are back with another motherfucking video. And you saw the title of the video, so you know what it is. I'm about to hop straight into it. And I'm going to keep telling y'all, like I always tell y'all, stop fucking around with the police. You know what I'm saying? You fuck around, you find out. Or maybe the cops might find out fucking around with you. Who knows? But today, somebody fucking found out. They found out. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? We about to see. You like the content? Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And stop playing. For real. Stop playing, dog. Because you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like and subscribe button. And check out more content on the channel. Because we always keep it coming over here. Stop playing.
This is 32-year-old Maxima Basil. On December 20th, 2024, Palm Beach County Sheriffs and West Palm Beach Police responded to a local apartment complex in reference to an eviction. Upon arriving on scene, deputies find there are children in the apartment alone with no food, furniture, or utilities.
What the fuck is going on? What is going on already? I already don't like this. Why do we have kids at home with no food, water, or furniture, or utilities in the apartment? That means there's no lights on in there neither. There's no gas. How they... Let's watch the video.
Property manager and officers attempt to contact Maxima for hours before she finally arrived back to the apartment, where she claims to have been on a walk to clear her head. Watch what officers reveal as they begin their investigation.
Are you fucking kidding?
Apparently their mom has a car, but it's a broken down.
Okay.
So we don't even know.
Thanks.
Yes.
Oh, okay. We were trying to reach you about the kids. I guess they had like some issue with the apartment when they came here. They were trying to look through. We were trying to inform them of what they were.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're here.
Is everything okay?
1106 193.
Yes. My son's old enough.
No, it's
He's
not.
15.
That's not the problem.
Oh, okay.
So, when was the last time you were here?
What's the first thing you gotta do?
Oh, the last time I was here? I was here like a couple hours ago. I just went to go work out.
Just based on the circumstances.
Yeah, I just have to read you your rights so that you're aware.
I'm being arrested?
I just have to read you your rights.
The questions we're asking, he has to read that.
Oh, okay. But am I in trouble though?
We're trying to figure things out.
Okay.
We just came here, figuring it out.
Okay.
Again, we've been here for a little bit, wondering where you was at. We were trying to get in contact with you. So again, just okay. So before I'm required to warn you before you make any statement that you have the following constitutional rights. Okay. You have the right to remain silent, not answer any of my questions. All right.
Okay.
I can make no threats to promise or to induce you to make a statement, and this must be out of your own free will.
Okay.
So you kind of see why I kind of have to read you that before.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fine.
So you understand. Okay. So, when was the last time you were here?
I was here like a couple hours ago. I forget the time exactly, but I usually like exercise, walk around.
Was it like morning, before the sunrise, late night?
No, I was here like, I left like around, I'm gonna say 10 o'clock.
10? Mm-hmm. Okay. Is there any reason why the kids aren't at school today?
The kids are not at school today because my car is having problems, and this week was the last week.
Okay, so she was going at 10 o'clock, right? I'm looking at the body cam hours to see 1,400 hours, so that's 2 o'clock. It's 2:37 in the afternoon if she just got back then. If she just got back at 2:30, that means she was going from 10 o'clock to 2:30. With the 15-year-old at home to work out, you did something else other than work out too, but I don't think that's illegal. I don't see the problem in that itself. 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock, and you got the oldest kid at home, he's old enough to watch. I personally don't see a problem with that.
Before winter break, and so I decided to keep them here.
But if she got kids in that motherfucker that don't got no food, water, no utilities, and like they live in like slums, oh no. You know, kids need to go.
But I don't even really live here. This is my cousin's house, but she's in Georgia.
What's her name?
Julie.
So Julie's in Georgia. She rents this place out?
Yes.
Okay. And she gives you permission to have to...
Oh yeah,
Just stuff I have to ask. I'm
I'm
sorry.
actually supposed to be like trying to help her move out and stuff, trying to move out. So I've been staying here like 2-3 days now.
2-3 days you've been here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So prior to being here, where did you stay?
Prior to being here, I stayed in Boynton Beach.
With family?
With family.
Okay. So the kids and you guys have all just been staying here the past 3 days?
Oh yeah, I mean they just, if you guys are here because they didn't go to school, they just didn't go to school today because it's the last week, and then I'm supposed to be trying to get up out of here, so.
Okay, so the last 3 days you guys have been eating, sleeping, and all that stuff here?
Yes, the past 3 days.
Okay, so when we got in there, I noticed there was no food in there.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Because my cousin supposedly was trying to leave this place, so she had already like disconnected her power and everything like that. So today we're supposed to be leaving after I came back from, I'm supposed to be grabbing the kids and leave.
Okay, so
the power was disconnected while y'all was still there? Before y'all was supposed to move out? But y'all, wait a minute. She's supposed to be moving out of the place, but she got there 2-3 days ago and she's been staying there. She's helping her sister move out. But she's been staying there with the kids for 2 to 3 days. If y'all about to move out, why you got the kids there for 2 to 3? And why keep them there when you know if the shit's turned off? Why are they still there if everything is off and they can't use nothing? They don't got nowhere else to stay?
just so that you're aware, your cousin, right, is the one that stays here. Okay, so Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office responded here in reference to an eviction. Because I guess
that's why
she was being evicted.
Yeah.
When they arrived here, they noticed that three kids were here, right?
Yeah.
So then we tried to get in contact with you, and we couldn't get in contact with you. But so we looked around. Again, there's no food, no water, and property management came here and said that this room hasn't had power for the last 2-3 weeks.
Oh wow.
No, when we.
What? This room hasn't had power for the last 2 to 3 weeks? Why would they lie about that, bro? Why would they lie about that? So, okay. See, something's not making... This isn't adding up. Because if y'all only been there for the past 2 to 3 days, that means y'all had no power the whole time since y'all been there. And you've been gone the whole time and there's no food, no water, no power in there. That's a problem. What the fuck is going on? Like, what is she doing?
Got here, it didn't, but my whole goal of coming here was to help her get some of the stuff out to move out. I actually just ended up staying the night here, a couple of nights, but that was about it though. Today was the day that we were supposed to be leaving out.
So for the last 3 days, there's been no power in this house?
The last 3 days there wasn't no power here, but my kids go to school up here, so they were in school. They weren't like here the whole time.
Okay, and I'm sorry. Where do you work or
Yes,
where do you work at?
I work from home.
You work from home.
How do you work from? Yo, stop. Where do you stay? How do you work from home and you don't have nowhere to stay? You don't have a home. This shit don't make any sense, bro. Where does she stay? Why aren't your kids at your house? This doesn't make any fucking sense.
Okay. What do you do?
I do customer service.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, listen. Based off the investigation and what we've seen and what we've heard.
Yeah, and then just a couple more things. So we asked them how they communicate with you, like God forbid something would happen here. They had no means of communicating.
No, because my 15-year-old son, he has a phone, but his phone recently got broke like 2 days ago. So it's at the phone store getting fixed. But he goes to school.
Wait a minute. So you're using your son's phone to contact people, but you can pay for your son's phone because your 15-year-old son doesn't work. He's at school. But you can't pay for your own phone? This doesn't make any fucking sense, y'all. This doesn't make any sense.
Kids go to school and everything. So, like I said, we're just here for a couple of days. Like, I was just trying to help my cousin get some last minute stuff out, but I'm actually...
And I'm not going to lie to you, we were here to sit. When did this call come out?
Why are your kids there?
Yeah, I left.
When was the last time they had especially little ones, when was the last time they had a meal?
Before I left, they had Wendy's and stuff like that. I just went up the street to walk around and stuff like that and clear my mind, and then I was going to come back and we were going to leave to go to my sister's house actually. So
And you drove here?
Bro, fuck that Wendy's. Fuck that Wendy's. Why can't you have consistent food in the house? Why can't you have consistent food in the house? Why? Bro, this shit is pissing me off, bro. Because, it doesn't make no sense. This is why you see a lot of kids, especially young black kids, they grow up to be... This is why you see our kids acting the way they are and doing what they do. They don't all come from homes like this, but the ones that do, this is where it starts. Bruh, you gotta have food for them to eat on a daily basis. No, bro. It gotta be shit in the crib, bro. It gotta be drinks. It gotta be food in the refrigerator. In the cabinets. You gotta have all of that, bro. Especially when you got multiple children. Come on, man.
No, I didn't.
When we asked them, they said it was a lot longer than what you said when you guys were staying.
I mean, they were young. They're little kids. No.
You're saying he's wrong?
You're saying 2-3 days.
Yes, I'm saying 2-3 days. Yes.
So you think...
You think it's
Yes.
okay?
Them being kids, I understand what you're trying to say, but they know the difference between 2-3 days and 2 to 3 months, correct?
No, they were here for 2 to 3 days. We haven't been here 2 to 3 months. My cousin was here. We visited here. We came here. We left and stuff like that. So she was supposed to be moving out, like I said. So I came here to kind of get some last minute things, help her, and then I just went up the street with my kid.
Why would you leave them in a house with no power and no food? That doesn't make sense to me. Why would you do that? Explain that. If you got food and power in your fucking house and you know your sister is nothing, you know your cousin got nothing in that motherfucker, why leave the children there? That doesn't make sense.
For a little bit to walk around and kind of figure things out. But my kids ate and stuff like that. They're actually supposed to be in school today.
Then why aren't they?
They just didn't go to school today because of the situation of the moving and stuff like that. So that's why they didn't go to school today.
Okay.
If they're not okay, I can understand you helping a 15-year-old. You talking to the 15-year-old and making him help y'all move. I can see that. The other kids though, why do they need to help your cousin move? If y'all grown fucking adults, why can't y'all just move y'all shit? Why do the kids gotta be in? Why you take your kids here too? You ain't got nobody else to watch them? Why you do this? You have to. Oh, this shit is stupid. This shit is stupid.
So, is there any reason why they would say that they've been here for 2 to 3 months then?
And why would they say
I'm not
that?
sure why. They've been coming back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But
Why would they lie about that?
They said about 2
No,
to 3
we've
months.
been here back and forth, but it hasn't
It's
been
like
like
3 weeks they've been here without furniture and stuff. No bed, no nothing. Sleeping on the floor.
No, for the past couple of days we've been here. My cousin already moved out everything she had here.
When did she move out?
She moved out like maybe 2 weeks ago. But I still had stuff here because I was like in between homes. But I still had stuff here. So today was the day I was supposed to come and collect all my...
Oh, so this is bullshit. So you're in between homes too. You're in the process of moving in and moving out of somewhere. You know what I mean? What the bro? This doesn't make any sense, bro. Why didn't she say that first? Why didn't you say that first? And why would the kids make that up? Why would they do? Why would they say we've been in here for the past 2 to 3 months without any food or water? If there's food, if they only been here 2 to 3 days and they've been somewhere with food and shelter, why would they make that up? And you think a 15-year-old can't tell the difference between 2 to 3 days and 2 to 3 months? How fucking stupid are you?
my stuff and leave here. So that's why my kids didn't go to school, because we have a lot of things going on and I was trying to move. So that's why. But my kids have not gone without no food, without anything, just because they've been here a couple of days, but they've been going to school. After school, they don't come here right away.
Okay.
So it's only been like 2-3 days.
Why are they coming in the first place?
And your cousin in Georgia, if you call her, will she pick up?
And your cousin's in Georgia. She's not even in that state. That makes no sense. It looks like your cousin then got the fuck up out of there because she done got evicted. You know what I'm saying? They called the cops because they found you motherfuckers. Excuse my language. Not the kids being motherfuckers. They found this motherfucker, this girl staying in there with her kids. And they got it, and they want to get them up out of there, knowing that it's no power in there. You got children in there, and they probably got no food and no fucking water in there. That, oh my god, bro.
I'm not sure if she's at work right now.
And you know what made me mad about this shit, bro? Like, our government, our court systems, they give custody. They give custody of the children to women like this, knowing this situation, knowing that she's probably struggling to take care of the kids on her own by herself. Right? Why do people like this get custody of their children? Right? Wouldn't it make sense if the more financially responsible parent gets the kids? That's just what I think. Like, this shit is stupid.
But I can try calling her. I mean, this is her place. This is not my place.
Because we tried calling her too and she hasn't answered.
I'm not sure. She's probably at work. But like I said, this is her place. This is not my place. We've crashed here a couple of nights, came back and forth and stuff like that.
And I understand people going through a downturn. I understand that people have downturns in life. I understand that. But bro, this ain't cool.
But that's about it.
Alright. Again, based off of what we responded to and what our investigation conducted.
Put her in cuffs.
Unfortunately, you're going to be placed under arrest for child neglect, okay? Okay, just
I know, but like, why am I under arrest though?
we'll explain everything right now. Just turn around.
I know, but can you explain that to me first though?
Turn around.
I'm not fighting
I'm not going to make this any
anybody.
harder than it has to be, okay?
I know, but
Put
I'm
your
not
hands together
fighting
like you're praying.
anybody.
Put your hands together like you're praying. I got it. like you're praying.
So why am I being under arrest?
We're gonna get this situated, and I'll explain everything to you, okay?
Okay, no problem. Can I leave?
And I don't care about the calm voice and the sweet talking. Listen, let me tell you something. I pay attention to actions. Actions. Right? The actions and the facts of the case. I'm sorry, I pay attention to facts too. And the facts of the case that's being shown is that you had your kids in a place for 2 to 3 days. That's a problem too. For 2 to 3 fucking months or weeks or whatever. Without any food or water. Or utilities on. There's no lights on in there.
Can I call my sister or somebody? Like, what do you guys want to do with my kids? I have my kids in there.
We're gonna explain everything to you, okay?
No,
I
but
just wanna get you situated, that way no one out here is in your business, okay?
I mean, they're already in my business.
Do you have somebody that could help
Yes,
your
I
kids?
need to call my sister, my father. I have somebody to call. I'm not some type of animal. Can I please
No,
call?
we're not
I
saying
know,
that.
but
We're
the
gonna-
way
we're
you
gonna-
guys
we're
are
gonna-
talking to me, can I please just call my sister so she can
Give
come
us a
pick up
second.
my
She
kids?
mad. She mad
Go
now.
to the car, or they give you a chance to call her sister, okay? If you don't mind,
She
just
mad
stay in the
now.
car.
Yeah.
Alright, okay.
So what am I being arrested for? I'm sorry.
Once we get to the car, I'll explain.
We'll
it to you.
explain.
After placing her under arrest, officers take Maxima to the patrol car, where she becomes extremely upset.
I need to call my sister, my family.
We're gonna give you a
my
chance
kids
to
are not
call.
some orphans or anything. My kids have family.
We're gonna give you a chance.
Why ain't you keeping with your family that got they fucking power on and shit like that if they really are family, huh?
You don't have to hold my hand so tight, sir. I'm not gonna run. I'm in handcuffs.
That's fine. I'm sorry, I have to do my job.
Okay.
It's gonna be this way.
And bro, I come from the hood and I've been in the struggle before. So I know what it's like to have the gas turned off. To have something turned off. To have the lights turned off. I know what that experience is like. Having everything turned off and just nothing in the crib though, bro. That's not acceptable, man. That's not acceptable. And y'all evicted. So you're not supposed to be there.
I want to know why I'm being arrested because my kids were here.
No.
I don't get it.
Yeah, that's fine. Hang on. Stage. Make sure you don't have any.
I don't have no weapons. I don't have no weapons on me. I don't have no weapons. I don't have no weapons. Okay, you're asking me. I don't have no weapons.
Chill out.
Y'all don't want everybody in my business, but can y'all please let me inside? I have no weapons. No
Anything in your
weapons.
no pockets?
No pockets. No weapons. None. 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 Can I please call my family now?
I'm gonna give you a chance, okay?
Okay, I have nothing else. Nothing else. If you want me to take the jacket off, I will.
You don't have to take the jacket
Okay,
off.
there's nothing else in there.
1449. No, it's not. It ain't
Can I
bullshit.
call my family, please?
Okay. Alright. So
Can I call my family,
I
please?
told you I would explain everything, so I'm going to explain everything to you, okay? So we did a lot more research other than just coming here, finding them here, and then deciding we're going to place you under arrest, okay?
What is the research? So what did I do that was wrong? I didn't do anything wrong.
Trying to get to that point, okay?
Okay.
So we come here, we speak to the property management. They said that the power, like there was no power here. They turned it on now as a courtesy because they saw the kids in there and they brought them water and everything, okay?
Wow.
The
Wow.
deputy was here. He was evicting whoever the resident was prior. It wasn't you guys, it was whoever was staying here prior. Now we know that was your cousin.
That was my cousin.
Julie, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And then my partner here, he interviewed the kids And there's a lot of inconsistencies with what he said and what you
I
said.
mean, they're kids though. They're kids. So
Why would kids lie about something like this though? Kids wouldn't just lie about no shit like this. Cut the bullshit, yo.
they're kids.
The first thing you told us when we came outside is your son is grown and he's old enough, right?
To watch.
Right, exactly. If he's grown and old enough to watch the kids, what the fuck make you think he's not grown and old enough to tell it? This is the bullshit that be fucking up our communities, bro. Right here. This the dumb shit. Having children, not having your shit together, dealing with dumb shit. And they got the nerve to have an attitude, bro. I'm analyzing the situation. You think your kids would lie about this to get you put in jail? Why would they do that?
My kids, yes, he's 15 years old. Yes,
Yeah.
he is.
Okay. So I think
At 15, he's competent enough to tell if he had food or not, or power in his house.
he knows the difference between 2 days and
No.
a couple months.
It depends. I don't know
So
what you guys
based
asked
on
my.
that,
I know,
and
but I
then-
don't know
and
what you
again,
guys
we're not-
asked my kids.
we're not
My
trying
kids,
to-
you guys didn't have no adult present when you guys questioned my kids, so I'm not sure
Yeah,
what you guys asked my kids.
and that's the whole issue. We were trying to get an adult, and there wasn't one present. That's why we're here.
Okay,
That's
so,
why we were
okay,
called
but
in
I'm
the first
asking
place.
though. So, but then shouldn't you guys wait till adult becomes present to question?
They just fucking, they just told you, sis. They tried to get one. They tried to contact you, but you wasn't available. You know why you wasn't available? Because you using your fucking 15-year-old son phone to contact people and you ain't got your own shit.
To question minors though? I'm trying to see because I don't know the law. I'm not a lawyer.
Well,
I'm
in
just
this
saying.
case, we have to talk.
You
to them.
should
There's
know.
No adult present. We
Okay.
can't just stay. We can't like, for
Okay, so
example,
what
like
am I
we
being charged with?
couldn't get
and
there.
when can I call my family?
We can't just walk in there and stay mute next to them. That wouldn't make sense.
Right.
If I see like for example, if I find a kid out here, I'm gonna try and talk to
But
him.
I'm not sure
to make
to what
contact with his
question did
parents.
you ask my kids, but like I told you before, we've been here
Okay.
back and forth for the past
And
couple
yes,
of months,
we are
but we
gonna talk to
haven't
your
stayed
parents.
here.
We are going to let you talk to family, okay? But we do have to wait for DCF to show up. We're not trying to take the kids away from you. Obviously, their first resort is another family member, okay? So don't think that they're like taking them to, okay?
Oh my God.
I just want you to know that we're not.
Do you think if a man was in this situation, the first resort would have been another family member? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, yo. I feel like it's getting treated different because this is a woman. I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
You know, this whole thing could have been
Merry
avoided.
Christmas to me. Thank you.
Had you been
Yeah,
there.
Merry fucking Christmas, bitch.
Because we're now put in a situation where, God forbid anything happens, so we just left and like, okay, mom will be back, and we left. That falls on us. And God forbid something happened in there, they have no way of communicating to. They have no communication to anybody in there.
That's what I'm
They
saying.
had no way of contacting anybody. They had an iPad that was dead, couldn't even find the charger. Nothing.
Okay, I have my
they
stuff
couldn't
in
even-
here,
they
so
couldn't even
what's
call
going to happen
911.
with my go to school today? They were supposed to be in school today.
But they weren't.
Can you stop kicking the car, please?
Then you want to act stupid.
Who's on her way, okay?
Okay, but I asked to speak to her.
Yeah, I'm putting it on speaker for you.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Lovely.
Yeah, I'm on my way to go get them.
Huh?
I'm on my way to go get them now.
Please hurry up, because they talking about calling these DCF people. I don't need my kids in no DCF home before Christmas.
Yeah, I told
Again,
you.
I explained to your sister too. That's not the case. They do
Should have kept them with your sister beforehand.
release them to the family as long as.
Yes?
Let me explain something to you. Child neglect is one thing. If you damage the car,
I'm not damaging your car.
you're kicking the
Child
car.
neglect is not one thing. Child neglect is fucked up.
But I'm not damaging it. How
If
am I? Look
you
at foot
keep
marks.
kicking it,
I know, but look at
if
foot
you
marks.
keep
It's been
kicking it
kicked
and you
already.
damage the car, it's gonna be another charge.
That's fine, but I'm not damaging the
So
car.
please stop kicking the car.
I'm not damaging the car, and as far as
Please
I
stop
see
kicking
a lot
the
of,
car.
I'm not damaging knives and guns and stuff on me. I'm not.
That's what I'm saying. It's just a yes or a no.
No, I
Because
don't.
I'm trying to look out for you. I don't want you to have something on you.
I don't
and
have
then-
nothing on me, sir. Nothing at
That's
all
it.
but my phones that was in my pocket.
Okay.
I don't walk around with stuff to harm people. I don't harm people.
Yeah. I don't want to pull it on this.
Fucking stupid, man. Fucking stupid, man. You should get charged with.
Maxima Basil was charged with felony child neglect.
Felony child neglect. I mean, fucking nutty, bro. Like, bro. You got hungry kids in your apartment. Like, what the fuck is wrong? Not even your apartment, an evicting apartment of your goddamn cousin that y'all wasn't even supposed to be in. See, this is why having families, having your family around to help you with your kids, having the fathers around to help you with the kids is important. Because you don't deal with dumbass situations like this, bro. This is why I tell y'all to watch the women y'all procreate with and watch the decisions y'all make in y'all life, because it really does matter. It really does. It really does matter, bro. When shit like this happens. Next thing you know, your fucking kids will be out here starving and you won't even fucking know about it. You know what I'm saying? Because your baby mom don't got her shit together and she keeping them in the house with no food or no power. No running water. No lights. No gas. For hours at a time. Dumb shit. That's the video for the day, man. That's the video for the day. Learn from this, please. Don't do this dumb shit. This is embarrassing. This is what ruins our community, bro. And I hate seeing this shit. Because it hurts the kids more than anybody else. And you got a nerve to be up here throwing a tantrum like they did something wrong to you. Fucking stupid, man. Y'all stay up. Y'all stay cool. Y'all stay out the way. It's your boy Grubz and I'm out.